Hi, warriors, Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with Koenfu, the Pandaren Monk.
It is good to see you.
Today we were inside of Zul'Farrak, guys. I picked up all the quests. These guys are flying through this. And I found out how to turn on instant quests, guys, because I know I was having issues with that last episode. You go to interface, and you go down here, and you go to instant quest text. And that gets rid of the writing part. Here we go. Zul'Farrak, guys. Let's check out the quests here. So we got a Fool's Errand. Obtain the Tiara of the Deep and Gazrilla's Electrified Scale. Heard that a troll in here, Hydromancer Velratha, I think she was called, has come into the possession of a very rare, beautiful, and powerful piece of jewelry called the Tiara of the Deep. He uses it to control the powerful demigod Gazrilla. I did not know that. Whose very scales are said to crackle with energy. Do you know what all of that means, Pandaren? I need it. Kill Velratha, take the Tiara of the Deep, and kill Gazrilla for one of his scales. Bring them all back to me. Pronto, I'll reward you handsomely. And then we have Breaking and Entering. Free Weegly, Blast Fuse, and kill Necrum, Gutchewer, and Shadow Priest Sezes. A good buddy of mine, Weekly Blastfuse, joined up with Sergeant Bly and his group of outcasts to invade Zul'Farrak and claimed the legendary Soul Thrace as their prize. Of course, they underestimated the Sand Fury tribe, and now they're all trapped awaiting execution to please their demigod, Gazrilla. If you free him, he'll help you blast your way to Urkor's private chamber, where he keeps at least part of the blade. Kills captors Necrum, Gutchewer, and Shadow Priest Sezes as revenge. I'll repay you. And then we have Wrath of the Sand Fury. You have to take down Theka the Martyr, Witch Doctor Zumra, and Antizul and Ruzlu. The Sand Fury are a resilient tribe. They have survived sandstorms and years of other things long covered by the sands. It would be foolish to assume that the only forces here are the trolls. We've been taming the scarabs, breeding the Solilithus, and raising our dead. Keep on fighting for all eternity as zombies. Ruzlu, the right hand of Chief Urkoz's Sand Scalp, he planned to use them to retake Tanaris for the Sand Fury Empire. You best be killing the trolls in charge of this if you want to live, man. I didn't know that either. I didn't know that's what those zombies were for, all the troll zombies. They were going to take over Tanaris and restart the Sand Fury Troll Empire. And then Chief Urkoz's Sand Scalp. We have to take him down. Take a good look, man. This is how it goes. Betrayal after betrayal. I backstab you for the sword, and then Chief Urkoz go and backstab me even better for it. That's life, yeah? Or was. Now I know you don't got no love for Mazolga, but I know you going in there anyway. Kill him for me, man. Spill more blood and sand, and give Chief Urkoz Sand Scalp what every one of the Sand Fury deserves, a gory death. Maybe I leave some of my belongings without a curse before passing on, if you do, yeah? Alright, so there we go. We need to stop the rise of the Sand Fury Trolls and Gazrilla. Look at this beetle chasing him here. We're flying through this. Tank's a beast, so we got a Prop Paladin, Resto Druid. Looks like a Beast Mastery Hunter and a Feral Druid, I believe. here we are. At the Gong of Gazrilla, or the Gong of Zul'Farrak, I guess you could call it. In vanilla, you need a mallet. You need to do this, like, quest chain to get a mallet to ring the gong. I guess they took that out in Cataclysm. Pretty cool quest chain to get the mallet. It's in the hinterlands. That's one thing about Cataclysm. It sort of condensed a lot of the old quests from vanilla. Which is fine. It makes sense, right? Because a lot of people aren't really gonna go get the mallet of Zul'Farrak in MOP, I guess, right? So, makes sense why they did that. They want people to at least experience fighting Gazrilla. And this is interesting. We're fighting Hydromancer Valratha and also Gazrilla at the same time. Take damage there? Gazrilla is down. Gazrilla's scale armor drop. 15 stam, 15 intellect, 15 spirit, mail chest. Not bad. You got the Tiara of the Deep and Gazrilla's electrified scale. So that quest is complete. And last episode, we got our mount speed up to 100%. So we're flying now on this turtle. Guess now it's time to save Sergeant Bly. Let's see if he gets them all grouped up here. There we go. Pulling so many of these over here. I like this tank. Doesn't mess around. I need to get an AoE ability. There's this like spinning crane kick or something like that. I don't know what level I get it. But during pulls like that, we should be spamming that like crazy. Looks like we can skin the... We can skin those basilisks. Desert Walker Cane dropped. Offhand. 5 stam. 5 intellect, 12 spirit.
Let the execution begin.
Alright, there they are. Here comes the gauntlet. I would like if the paladin just goes down there and tanks it all. I like this. I love this druid. I love this druid so much. I gotta save his life though. Stun them all. This druid's a badass. Such an awesome thing to do. You just go down to say like 100 trolls. It's very tempting to do. Like, oh my gosh. I don't have Nimble Burst, so I can't get out of it. Can interrupt a bit here. the Serpent Sting does so much damage. And this guy's kind of like a bear tank. He's thrashing. He's queuing up his DPS, but he's actually a tank, so his AoE damage is insane. That's all bear abilities right there. Bad Mojo Mass drop, 9 stam, 21 intellect, 9 crit. It's crazy how the stats go from like 921 all the way up to like 550. Probably mentioned that already, but the stats at like level 85 plus are just, it's insane how high they are. You might miss a quest though. We have to have a quest here to do. I want. This is the end. This is the last boss, so I think people might just leave after this. Just fine. We'll probably queue up for this dungeon again. Group them all up. Yeah, we leveled up, guys. We got 46 when we entered the dungeon. Not to mention that. These guys like started pulling right away. So we are 46 now, and we're already almost 47. Go. Ripsaw dropped. Pretty nice one-handed axe. 32 damage per second. Chance on hit to wounds the targets for 76. We'll probably need that. Can use it, so I'll put it on. It's more damage. No, they're gonna keep going. I like it. Nice. We're gonna do all the quests. Got our skinning up to 282. We're almost at 300 skinning for TBC. That went up this way. It's an interesting route. Oh, I pulled. My bad, guys. Yeah, I think the Paladin's AFK. We can just fight him.
Consume you.
Is he gonna AFK? Is he gonna LOS? We can fight him. Fight him. Yeah, the tank left. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Oh, if these guys want to try to do the quest, I'm down. We only have a few more bosses to go. And I think this druid's already a tank. Should be fine. Kick the heal. Can't kick that one. We'll take him down. There we go. We leveled up, level 47. We got Jumanza grips, 9 stam, 9 intellect, 14 haze, cloths, and gloves. Am I gonna keep going? Come on. They have one more quest. Well, it's a couple more, actually. 2 more boss. Yeah, I had a feeling people do that, right? They finish the random. They get the random dungeon XP part, and then they're done. So once you kill that boss, it's pretty much over. I'm not too sure what the druid's doing. If he wants to keep going. Cool little route he took. Let's go, Turtle Gang. I think he's wondering where the wrestler druid is. There he's patrolling right here. Oh, he taunted. Okay. Could have kept the stun going there, but I messed up. There we go, we finished that. I just have one more to go. It's funny how we're 3 DPS and we're clearing the dungeon. No healer, no tank. I know the druid is pretty much a tank. Like he's in tank spec for sure. You can just tell. But it's kind of funny how you can just complete these dungeons with 3 DPS. You don't even need a tank or healer. And here comes the last boss. Get out of that. There we go. And the Hand of Antusul dropped. 32.7 damage per second. One-handed mace, pretty nice. Blast nearby enemies with thunder, increasing the time between their attacks by 11% for 10 seconds and doing 8 nature damage to them. Will affect up to 4 targets. Pretty good for AoE. So we'll take that. That's another upgrade. We got 2 weapon upgrades today. Put both of those on. Which one hits harder? This one, the Ripsaw? Alright. Oh. Oh yeah, smart thing to do is this. Teleport out and teleport back in. Well, it looks like we're in combat. What are we in combat with? Oh no. The healer. Healer's in trouble. I wonder where the healer is. Oh, it's over there. So we can't teleport out because the healer's in combat. It's all good. We'll just run back. That was a fun dungeon. It's too bad the tank left. But I love ZF. It's a great dungeon. It's awesome that you can ride your mount through it. I don't know. I think we can skip this. Okay, the guy left. So now we can teleport out. Let's try to teleport back in quick. There we go. Let's turn these in. He's gone. Did he have the sword? Nah, don't tell me. Don't matter no more. Mazoga don't care. I'm off now, man. The consequences. Okay, looks like we got 3 seconds to complete these quests. Are you kidding me? I hate World of Warcraft sometimes, man. Like, why didn't I just get lead? You wanna know why did I get kicked from the dungeon?
Can I help you?
Do you have the relics going, Fu?
Alrighty then.
You have the relics, good. I will get to work on resolving any temporal discontinuities. Don't worry. That's not something you have to worry about. You just gather the reagents.
You have a great day now.
Alright, the Battle of Darrowshire. Now, Cohen Fu, you will take part in the Battle of Darrowshire, and you will save Joseph Redpath. Place this relic bundle in the Darrowshire town square, and the spirits of Darrowshire will rise. Join their battle and assure that these two things come to pass. Davil must survive beyond the death of Horgus, and Redpath must survive to be corrupted, then defeated. After defeating the corrupted Redpath, his spirit will be saved. Speak with him, then return to his daughter Pamela. Alright, so here we go. Back to Darrowshire, where little Pamela is, and we will put her father's spirit to rest. I didn't know that. The zombie trolls are attacking the silver hand. I wonder if we should still quest here. I guess we could. Keep going. I don't know where else we could go. Alright, here we are. Accept Redpath's forgiveness. Did we get an item? There we go, the relic bundle. There he is. The Darrowshire Defender. Oh my gosh. Darrowshire to arms. The Scourge approach. I remember doing this quest before. Pretty cool quest. It was challenging on I think I was doing it on my hunter. It was pretty challenging. Pretty much have to survive a gauntlet here. Mobs are a little bit tougher, though. We could probably fail this, I think. We have to make sure Redpath survives. Where is he? Is that him? They have a light flare. We have to protect him. These cleavers look awesome. Where's Joseph Redpath? We need him to survive so we can get corrupted. Horgus the Ravager has appeared. Kill him quickly. I remember kiting this guy like crazy. On my hunter, because it's actually pretty, it's like pretty hard. Looks like we're gonna have no problem taking him down on the monk though. And I learned something about monks, guys. Supposedly, the Pandaren were not allowed to use weapons when they were under under the Empire, the Mogu didn't allow them to use weapons. So they learned how to do like hand-to-hand combat. And they got some help from some spirits. To teach them how to hone their skills as monks. And I guess it helped them, you know, regain their freedom from the Mogu. There's Captain Redpath. We need to protect him now. And the Mogu were actually created by the Titans. They're a Titan-forged race, sort of like the dwarves and the Trogs. I guess you could say the stone dwarves are more Titan-forged, but the curse of flesh happened, and then they became more human, I guess you could say. More of a humanoid. Yeah, these bloodletter guys are strong. Need to heal up after this. So the Mogu got affected by the curse of flesh as well. So I guess they were once stone and then they became flesh. And then when you become flesh, you can be you gain like humanoid traits. Like, you know, you can get affected by your emotions and messes around with your decisions, and you start, you know, getting affected by greed, envy, fear, rage. While when they were their stone form, if you were like in a stone form, they aren't really affected by that stuff. It's kind of robotic. And there's Redpath the Corrupted. We have to defeat him now. Yeah, I've been checking out the Pandaria lore, and it's pretty cool. I like it. There he is. Looks like we did it. Darkness has fallen over my eyes, but you tore me from my unholy reverie. You saved me, Koan Fu, and now I beg you to forgive me. You're forgiven. Well, now she can hang out with her dad, you know, Joseph and Pamela. They can hang out in Darrowshire. The fighting is over. I heard my daddy whisper to me. He scared away all the ghosts, and he says he's coming home. I'm so happy. He also said I should welcome you if you came to our house. So I made some tea. I hope you like lots of sugar. Alright, so we got a bunch of items here. None of them are better than what we're currently wearing, so we'll take the one that sells for the most, and that's the sweet-tempered breastplate. Hidden treasures. Daddy told me to give you this key. He said it opens a chest out back behind the house. He also wanted me to thank you. Did you do a favor for him? Did you tell him you found my doll? Well, here's the key. And thank you, Koan Fu. Thank you. You're a very nice man. Another thing I didn't know about the Mogu, the reason why the Titans made the Mogu was to protect an old god's heart. They were sort of the protectors of... that's why they were created. That was their use case. I guess the dwarves and the trogs have the same thing. I'm not too sure what they were made for, though. This chest is old and covered in grime. The key fits the lock and the chest opens. Pretty nice one-handers, but none of them are better than what we currently have. Let's take the item that sells for the most, and that's this brightening wand. And there we go, guys. That is the Joseph Redpath quest. I guess we'll head up here to Darrowshire, up here, and we'll take a trek over to the next lighthouse. But I think the new expansion, The War Within, sort of explains what the dwarves are made for. I just sort of forget that story. It's been a while since I played War Within.
Open for business.
The trek continues. I believe the horses are ready. Argus High Beacon, the gentleman who works with the Argent Crusade, spoke with me earlier. I understand he will be coming with us. That's great. I'll make room for him. I know that you're busy, so there's no hurry. Whenever you're ready, hop into the caravan and we will proceed to the next tower.
Spread the good word, eh?
Alright, so we'll do that. I just want to take a little screenshot of little Chromie. There she is. Alright, hop in the back. We will be on our way. This hardly seems fair. He got thrown onto the top of the stuff. Why do I have to sit up top with all the stuff? Because you're the bravest here. I think it's because he's the smallest. Hey, I ought to bounce one of these trunks off your head, Terranar. I know I promised you the front seat, Giddy, but we have an elderly guest. Fiona, I must warn you, Gidwin only wants to sit in front of you because he wants to kiss you. Oh, shut up, you dolt. You probably want to kiss her 100 times. Ahem. I appreciate the ride, Madam Fiona. It's nice to get off my feet for once. Do you normally walk these roads alone? Yes, I do, though it was easier when I was younger. These days, I have to be more careful. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do that requires walking so much? I service the 5 Argent Towers, mostly repairs and maintenance and some minor magical work. Without proper upkeep, buildings within the Plaguelands tend to waste away. Noble work. I find it satisfying. I enjoy working with my hands. By the way, if any of you need anything repaired, let me know. I'm at your service. So you're part of the Argent Crusade, eh? Think you can put up a good word for us? We're looking to join the Order. Certainly. I don't make it out to Light's Hope very often anymore, but when you arrive, tell Max Tyrosus I sent you. Whoa. He lets you call him Max? Ma'am. Would you mind dropping me off at Light Shield Tower just up ahead? I have to stop here. Alright, here we are at Light Shield Tower. We've got another flight point here.
Something? What do you offer? Cheers, mate.
We've enjoyed having you ride with us, Konfu. Hopefully once Gidwin and Terranar join the Argent Crusade, we can continue to travel together.
Stand-up business here.
As soon as we arrived here at Light Shield Tower, those 2 lunkhead paladins ran off to Light's Hope Chapel. It's still a ways away, but if we're going to follow Argus along his tour of the towers, this is about as close as we're going to get. Check in on them and make sure they're all right. I know they can handle themselves, but still, it'd make me feel better to know that you were watching over them while I'm stuck here with the caravan.
Always a pleasure.
Alright, so it looks like we're at a new lighthouse, guys. I think maybe the next stop will be Light's Hope Chapel, but we'll see. We'll probably head over there next to see what the 2 paladins are up to. But that is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.